Hello, collective. This is going to be a general reading for the next 24 to 48 hours. Alright. Take what resonates. Only what resonates. Leave the rest for someone else, please. May or may not be your story. It probably ain't your story. Child. I be feeling like some people will sit and listen to all these general readings to try to get a real feel for what their situation is, and then they start to feel like it's their reading, you know what I'm saying, and take offense to certain things that are said. It's like, child, these ain't, it's too many people in the world to say that every freaking individual that watches this is going to resonate with it, Okay, so just take what applies to you. Don't force anything else. Hit the like button, the subscribe button. It's like, I'll be feeling like I shouldn't have to say nothing like that. That's why I usually don't, because I want it to naturally come. But hey, sometimes you gotta let people know, because some people just don't. They just don't do it because they don't hear it. They'll just be watching the video. All right, so we have 4 swords. Alrighty, some of you guys are recovering from some type of burnout, some type of stress, so you could simply just be getting your rest right now. I do feel like something could have possibly ended. Alright, there could have been even a heartbreak, but somebody is recovering from this, so that's super cool. You guys could be dealing with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or you could have those placements in your chart. Let's see what else is going on for the collective. Messages for the collective. We have 7 of Cups, all right? So now you guys have options. I'm hearing now that you got rid of some type of dead weight, you now have options. You now have some type of room to breathe, room to move around. Some of you guys could be traveling, getting out of your comfort zone as well. Maybe you guys are used to being very analytical, very calculated in regards to your next steps. You know what I'm saying? It's like move in silence is what I'm getting here. Alrighty, but I feel that you're going to start exploring your options rather than sleeping on them. Alright, so you're opening up the door. Some of you guys could be back in the dating scene with the 7 of Cups. Alright, possibly offering your love or looking for love. We have the Fool coming out. Alright, so some of you guys could be an Aries or dealing with an Aries, but I feel that, again, that new beginning, that fresh start after an ending here, after overcoming some type of ending. So some of you guys could really be getting involved with your children. If you have children, you could be thinking about children, starting a family. But it's like you're considering options that you didn't consider before, is what I'm picking up here. It's like, if I ignored that, if I slept on it in the past, maybe I should reconsider it now. Alright, so you're definitely changing your mind here. Or at least realizing that you have the opportunity to. Other messages, Spirit, for the collective. What else do they need to know? Alright, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Alright, so you're getting some that dream work, makes teamwork energy here. So you're going to be collabing or just stepping into an energy of connecting with others, allowing them to provide their ideas, allowing them to bring something to the table. Alrighty, the 3 of Pentacles is definitely it's like having a team that has the same goal. Alright, so everybody is treated fairly. Everybody contributes equally. Everyone is on the same page here. Alright, so there's this common courtesy is what I'm picking up. Alright, someone is definitely going to start making moves. You guys could really be looking into starting a business, or again looking into other options that were once slept on and once ignored. It could even be certain skills or gifts you have. Some of you guys could even be going back to school or searching for work, but I feel that you're going to gain a new opportunity that's going to be very supportive of your dreams, very supportive of your intentions, okay? Especially if you're starting fresh. You're going to have tons of support because the people in your environment or the people you'll be introduced to, they like to help. They genuinely like to see people do for themselves, overcome obstacles, overcome stress, overcome heartbreak. So you're in a very nurturing environment right now to be able to grow, really grow. Oh, I love this. I love this. What else we have for the collective? Messages of love and light for the collective. Messages of love and light for the collective. What else do we need to know within the next 24 to 48 hours? I just heard shopping spree. Maybe you guys aren't used to stuff like that. Alright, look at that. We have the Eight of Pentacles. That hard work pays off for sure. And again, the Eight of Pentacles, I could go on and on about it, but I want to simplify this. The Eight of Pentacles is really an energy of taking time out to not only reflect on the details of your life, the details of your patterns. It's also an opportunity to test things out. All right, so this is like someone has been really trying different options to grow, trying different options to learn. Again, somebody is not playing when it comes down to support. It's like the more supportive their environment is, the more they want to help, the more they want to be of service. All right, so someone definitely has this of service type of attitude. Like they want to be an asset to the company, an asset to the relationship, asset to whatever they're involving themselves in. They don't want to be the one that's creating any type of lack or creating like imbalance within the connection. All right, and so I think that this is beautiful energy as long as everyone stays on the same page, which I'm seeing that here. This is abundance. This is abundance. So the Eight of Pentacles, you guys are really learning how to embrace people, how to embrace change, how to embrace situations that seem, like I said, like challenging, like tests for you. You know what I'm saying? You're realizing that this is just adding more experience under my belt, so you're not backing down from any challenges. You're wanting to actually embrace challenges right now and really test out your ability. It's like test your luck. As you are jumping into your Mortal Kombat shit and you're ready to test your luck, and I think that you are going to find that you are a strong motherfucker. You're very strong here, and I don't even really care to say resilient anymore, because it's like I don't want the narrative anymore, but I feel like you are very optimistic, very positive, and you stay on course even when the challenges come up. And I feel that is the reason why people are really going to want to do for you, support you, provide. There we got the Page of Wands. Somebody's going back to school. All right, it could be tech school, beauty school, hey. But somebody's going back to school. All right, and then with that Page of Wands there, then we have the Empress as well. All right, so some of you guys could be or dealing with Taurus, Libra here, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Strong emphasis on Sagittarius. But I feel that, yeah, you guys are definitely, you've learned a lot. You've learned a lot about your, where you can create some type of new beginning. All right, so some of you guys could have been doing research about like the arts, research about like museums I'm picking up in particular, but how can I learn about myself? Some of you guys could also be learning about your ancestry, looking into your DNA, things like that. Just like, hey, I really want to discover myself and discover where I am, who I am, what I do, all that. And then I want to find my tribe as well. I want a whole flock of motherfuckers just like me around me, so the momentum will stay going. And I feel that's what's happening for you. You're surrounding yourself now with energy that is beneficial to your overall goals, okay? And I feel, again, people are going to be throwing help at you, throwing ideas at you, throwing support at you, because you're like a sponge right now. You're in a space to receive it. I'm thinking of, who is that? Is that Monet Exchange? Yeah, I'm thinking of the sponge shit. Anyway, some of you guys are finally in this space to receive. And even as I believe that person's name, I think her name is Monet Exchange, RuPaul's Drag Race. But I'm definitely getting this energy of someone embracing something that is usually not embraced. Okay, it's like embracing an attitude of gratitude. All right, so you've embraced an attitude of gratitude, and I think that is the reason why you have this energy, this like miscongeniality, this welcoming or supportive energy. People cling to you, people want to be around you, people love your spirit because it's so pure. All right, it's optimistic, it's innocent here. All right, and so your intentions are pure, and that goes a very long way. And I feel you're creating this reputation for yourself, like this first impressions matter type of energy. You're creating a very very beautiful first impression on people. All right, and I feel that it's going to be very rewarding for you. All right, so I'm going to get a few more cards and I'm going to close it on out. I don't want this to be too long, collective. What else we have coming towards us? You have the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. So you're definitely going to have to make a decision. All right, you're going to have to prioritize where you want to place your cup. Where you want to place your cup at, your love. Some of you guys could be dealing with a relationship, but with the Pentacles energy, it could also represent stability, okay, or just priorities in general, and needing to or being in a space of trying to balance out your priorities. But with that kind of, I feel like there's an energy here of what is literally there and then what is kind of there. So it's like you're not necessarily stepping into or fully embracing your new environment, and you need to. All right, because I feel like you still have an idea of something from the past that you're still thinking of while also trying to commit to your new start here, your current pinnacle, your current foundation. All right, so there's a previous foundation that you tend to kind of resort back into thinking about, and I feel that it could be keeping you from your new start. It could be keeping you from actually jumping into the abundance that you are trying to. Okay, again, if you are trying to collaborate with others, you're in a new environment, just be mindful of what that means. Like if you're giving of yourself wholeheartedly and you're present basically, then there's more to gain from that rather than still being connected to previous unions. All right, we have the Queen of Swords here. That heart or that cup is guarded here, is locked off. And so the Queen of Swords always reminds me of that transformative energy. Is like Scorpio energy, but it could also be air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But I do feel that some of you guys are you're needing to learn how to detach from situations healthy in a healthy way. So we don't want to be resenting anyone. We don't want to be broken or damaged when we are choosing different options or putting ourselves out there, because when you really think about it, collective, like say that you're stepping into or you're looking for lovers, you're looking for love, you're looking for love relationships, whatever the case may be, or just connections, right? But you still have other people that you're attached to or that you didn't end things right with. All right, so it's like you see the ladders there. They reminded me of like bridges, like burning bridges. All right, so it's like you don't want to create any illusions or any deception surrounding your name with the seven energy. All right, but I feel like this is the thing, honesty. Just being very clear, very honest about where your priorities lie. Okay, so it's like some of these situations from your past, they're unclear of where they stand with you, and that's really not a good trait, especially if you're looking into new unions, fresh relationships. It's like if you have a trait of not ending things properly or not ending things in a healthy manner, you could be creating a new problem, a new pattern, a new issue. And this is like, hey, let's pay attention to the details. Okay, collective, let's not repeat those cycles. Let's pay attention to the detail. All right, we want to keep the dream work energy going. We want to keep that teamwork energy going. We want to keep the momentum of positivity here. Fair treatment, support. All right, and you cannot do that by trying to pay or invest in two separate foundations, is what I'm getting. All right, you're going to have to choose. You're going to have to choose between what you really want for yourself now and what you used to have and what you used to do. Alrighty, so if you had bad disconnections from previous situations, you may want to mend those. I'm getting with the ladder. I'm seeing like the ladder fence energy or like bridge energy or something. So it's like bridging the gap, closing out any illusions, closing out anything that people are unclear about. So that once you step into a fresh union, once you step into this new love relationship, you're realizing that you have more teamwork. There's more of a collaboration than it is like two separate energies. Alrighty, it's like both people are vulnerable and willing to take that leap of faith because there's really no threat to the connection here. But there are threats to the connection, your newer connections, unseen connections, when you still hold on to energies from the past or you don't resolve issues in a healthy way. All right, so say that there is still someone that you still miss, you still kind of like low key got feelings for, but then you want love. All right, that person could be holding your heart. All right, collective, and this is saying release it. We need to release that. We need to open that up. So if that means that you have to deal with this individual, have a conversation with them, clear some shit out, clear some illusions out, because there's definitely a picture that's being painted that isn't even close to the truth, is what I'm getting here. Somebody is more pure, innocent than they're being made out to be, for sure. Alrighty, but I feel that it has a lot to do with that unwillingness to sever the ties, that unwillingness to mend fences. So with the Queen of Swords, she's not just a bitch. The Queen of Swords is willing. She's willing to have a tough conversation. She's willing to set her emotions aside, her personal issues aside, to receive the truth and then make a decision. Do I need my sword or do I not? Do I need to turn my back on this or do I need to pay attention to this? You know, do I walk away or tend? All right, so this is just like, I need the truth before I can involve my emotions or make a decision here. And I feel that those disconnects from the past, they could have been a little bit toxic or just childish, just clarifying the full. So there could have been some childish disconnects. And Spirit is just wanted to make you mindful, like, hey, we don't have to linger, hold on. If you're looking for love and wanting love, maybe you need to release the ex. Maybe you need to release those feelings. Maybe you need to heal, do a release type of ceremony or something, but you need to detach from your previous situation and fully embrace the new. Alrighty? And sometimes it's not by just cutting somebody off. Don't misinterpret what the Queen of Swords is, because she is not, she doesn't ignore anything. She literally faces any and every situation that needs to be tended to and handles it accordingly. All right, so this isn't avoidance. This isn't avoidance. This is confrontation. So maybe you guys don't like confrontation. Maybe you have some Libra placements up in there. You don't like confrontation. Virgo placements. You don't like confrontation. Pisces placements. You don't like confrontation. You know, or just simply don't care to have those conversations. Okay, so it's like that whole I don't like it, I don't want to, that ain't my cup of tea type shit here. It's like make it enough. You know, make it your cup of tea so that it is not lingering in your background or kind of like, you know, just still sitting around there. You're still thinking about this person or they're thinking about you because they never got an answer. They don't even know why you disconnected from them, or it's some shit like that, you know. So it's like, no, be clear with people. Let them know I disconnected from you because you hoe, you know, or I disconnected from you because we don't share the same values, or whatever the case may be. Whatever your reason is, let's be clear about it so that people aren't lingering in your energy. You're steady trying to move on, move forward, and you're wondering why these previous connections are still kind of hanging on, holding on. You know, they're still holding on because you've allowed that space for them to hold on to. All right, you're not giving them the clarity they need. Alrighty, so next we have, that's what we got for you, collective. It's real beautiful energy, though. It's like, yeah, you're stepping into something fresh, something new. You've reframed your mind. You've changed your shit up here, reclaimed your time, and I feel that if you fully embrace it, you may find that you are in good hands, or you may find that you are happy, you are satisfied. You could build here. You have the support, you know, but if you're still thinking about the past, it's probably because they're thinking about you, or you didn't like set the record straight. You did not clear that energy. You know, it's like you could still be cool. You could still converse with people and be cordial with people. You don't have to have this big dramatic ending. Look at that. Then I say something about the ceremony, releasing, detaching from things that no longer serve you. All right, even if you're not 1,000% sure of what you're stepping into, you know that you're stepping into something. You're doing something different. You want change. You know something's missing, even if you couldn't put your finger on it. You knew something was missing. And that is enough to walk away. That is enough to release. That is enough to detach. But how you do it is very important. Okay, let's make sure that we keep good connections. We don't need to burn bridges. We can still be cool with people. Some people have a misconception that you're not even cool with them. Y'all beefing. Bitch beefing with me, she beefing by herself. You know, it's like you be feeling like that, and the whole time people really be feeling like you have a problem with them because you don't expose your feelings, or you don't explain why you disconnect. You just disconnect from them. All right, and this is just like, hey, you don't have to do that. You don't gotta explain yourself to anybody either, but just think about. I'm hearing business. Be business minded. Be business minded. All right. It's like, don't burn bridges unnecessarily. Communicate with people and let them know. Face it. Let them know. Me and you. Or, me and you, I fuck with you. I like you. You cool. You could be my friend. You could be my so-and-so. You could be my this. You could be my that. Or, store my number. Lock me in, head ass. It's like, you like what you like. All right. We have the will reverse here. All right, so some of you guys, your last card, some of you guys are definitely needing to embrace the change. Embrace the change, because the will reverse talks about that, like not wanting to open up, not wanting to accept change. It's like not wanting to break certain cycles or be free from certain cycles. But again, you cannot be in two places at one time. So if you're still harboring feelings for something or someone, you're going to have to really resolve that before you can embrace this new beginning of yours. All right, so whether you do it on a personal level, spiritual level, manifestations, write your shit down, man. Do what you need to do to release or detach from energies, or heal situations from the past, or mend fences from the past. Whatever you need to do to free you from that blockage, free you from that burned bridge. Repair the bridge. Repair the bridge, because I feel like everybody meets each other for a reason. Nothing is necessarily a consequence. All right, or coincidence. And so we just want to be mindful of that collective. Okay, like, you met someone, maybe it wasn't lasting, maybe they were only there for a season and you kept their ass there for 12 too many seasons, but regardless of how it goes, I feel like you did not meet this person by coincidence. Alrighty, so you may be noticing that now, like, to really cherish the connections you have, even the ones that you felt were kind of bad. Alright, here we go. Eight of Swords reverse. I said that was the last one, huh? Eight of Swords reverse is the last one. And we have the Five of Wands reverse. Accept those differences, okay? Accept that other people, they're also taking their journey and they have their own mind to make up, their own decisions, whatever the case may be. We're not in control of that. This is just like, hey, to make life a little easier for you. All right, to release some of that clutter, some of that baggage, or some of that guilt. I'm really getting guilt here. Some of you guys have been feeling guilty about walking away, about releasing this thing from the past, but it's only like plaguing you, and it's like keeping you from being present in this new thing that you're building here. How can you fully embrace it if you're still back here? It's like still trying to tend to something that you also claimed you released. So that you're providing energy to it. If you were to say, like, if this is a love relationship, for example, you hate all your exes, some shit like that, right? But then you want somebody new to come in and love you. It's like, well, bitch, I'm about to be another future hated ex. I don't want to sign up for that. So just be mindful of that. Like, when people are done with you, what happens? What happens? And if there's something that you could do to change that, if you're not liking that separation tactic that you usually do. We have avoiding differences here. Is that Five of Wands. So some of you guys just simply just like, I'm not dealing with it, so that there's no shit. And I feel that as long as you keep that justification, that excuse to not dealing with it is going to stay lingering in that ear there. It's like you're openly allowing the devil to sit on your shoulder and whisper and guilt trip you about the past, and whatever the case may be, even sometimes victimizing yourself. It's like all that energy is not serving you, it's not helping you. So this is definitely just like, hey, you be cool with them. Shit, wish them well. I wish all my exes well, child. I don't have nothing bad to say about nobody I've dealt with. Do I necessarily want to connect with all of them again? No, you know what I mean? But that's that thing right there, collective. It's like I could do it if I needed to. I am open to it. I am willing to, but I'm not running away from shit. I'm not gonna shy away from it. But I also know what I want for myself too. Alrighty, so it's like if you're in that energy and you're like, I know where my priorities lie. I know what I want for myself. Don't let this linger in the background. If that's the case, all right. Don't let that linger in the background, because it is it's like you're trying to be in two places at once. You can't do that. Can't do that. You already Loki doing that. You already in the 5D and the 3D. So it's like you can't go to all these other places that you've walked away from and still stay in your mind about it. You're likely in your mind about it because of how it ended. Alright, so usually when you end things peacefully, you end things on a wavelength that is common for both people, a mutual understanding, a mutual agreement, then you can kind of walk away with this understanding or this peace of mind that I'm starting fresh, and I didn't do it in no shiesty way. I didn't do it in no, messed up way. I really put forth effort to do this in the best way possible so I could fully embrace this new beginning. Alrighty, so don't create any obstacles or imbalances for yourself trying to juggle holding on in some way, shape, or form to the past, holding on to the grudge, holding on to the incident, the negative thing that happened. Whatever has been held on to, it's time to release it so that you can see this person in a new light or see the situation in a new light. Alrighty, so it's like we have to just be a little more open. Be a little more open, because there's a lot of new opportunities for us here, collective. But if we're still a bit resentful or vengeful or upset or regretful, guilt tripping, anything like that, it needs to be released at this time so that you can embrace your new opportunity. Okay? All right. Some of you guys, like I said, y'all going back to school. Some of you guys are going back to school. Some of you guys are walking away from an environment or a relationship that was very passionate at a time. Some of you guys could be expecting, again, just starting fresh, starting from ground zero. Some of you guys are definitely walking away from conflict here. 5 of Wands reverse, respecting the differences, respecting other people's feelings. 8 of Swords reverse, you guys are waking up to your truth, realizing what you deserve and realizing what you want. Seeing things clearly, Queen of Swords here, knowing when to utilize your emotions and when not to, so very emotionally intelligent. 7 of Cups, you guys are definitely stepping into options, more options, possibly revisiting options that you once turned down based on illusion. All right, you could have been viewing people as very bad or viewing people as, I'm hearing callous, so maybe you view people as a bit, just rude. I'm getting rude, narcissistic. But I feel that the truth is going to start coming out. So again, you may be more open and willing to face these cups, deal with them so that there's no more cloudiness. There's no more uncertainty. There's no more illusions. Okay, regardless of the dynamic, you're getting the truth now and facing it. 4 of Swords here. You guys are mending that broken heart. All right, you're recovering from a broken heart. You're recovering from a situation. Could have even been a home environment with this nest energy, the 4 of Swords, but you're recovering from a situation that really had you feeling a bit stuck and had you feeling, locked down. It kept you in your memories. It kept you a lot in your memories. It kept you controlled. You know what I'm saying? Still. All right, somebody could have been doing this to you through some bullshit, because we have the 8 of Pentacles next. And again, this is like self-reflection as well as paying attention to the details of your own patterns, paying attention to the details and the energy around you, paying attention to the 3D and the 5D. Eight of Pentacles, all right? Then we have the Wheel here in reverse, in completion, all right? So it's like if you had some endings in the past that didn't necessarily close off right, you're going back through to kind of complete those cycles. You're taking a different approach with those endings in order to create some type of balance for your future relationships, alrighty? So it's like, when I'm mad, don't be mad at nobody, and don't just be saying you ain't mad at nobody. If you ain't mad, then pick up the phone. Have the conversation, have the tough conversation, break the cycle, break the grudge. Somebody was holding a grudge. Somebody was holding a grudge for some time here, and it's really just brought them turmoil. No one else. It's just brought them turmoil. So someone is releasing a grudge, and they'll find that by releasing the grudge, they're releasing or they're initiating this healing for themselves. Okay. Full here. New beginning is here. The new beginning is here. It's fresh. It's ready for you to fall right on into it. But it's like you're almost there. You're almost there. There's some type of hesitance again with the Two of Pentacles, but I feel you'll soon be releasing that. I think you're gonna go ahead and I'm about to dive in. Gonna dive right on into that thing. I love it for you. Last but not least, Three of Pentacles energy. So you stepping out of the Two of Pentacles, right? Once you release the illusions from the past, the misinterpretations from the past, the grudges from the past, ill feelings from the past, once you've done all that work, all right, and you've forgiven people or forgiven situations, then you'll be able to embrace this new opportunity. And then right after the Two of Pentacles, you get the Three of Pentacles. That teamwork makes the dream work. You'll start to notice people want to do business with you. People want to support you because they can tell you're a healed motherfucker. Okay, this is the type of person that is not going to burn a bridge. This is the type of person that cares about longevity. This is the type of person that cares about their reputation. This type of person that cares about people. People are going to want to work with you more because they see how you deal with difficult situations. They see how you close out chapters, and it's not sloppy. It's not sloppy anymore. You're not entangled, what I'm hearing. Okay, you're not entangled anymore. You're very much an asset to any environment that you are a part of. So I love that for you, collective. Very beautiful energy. I hope it helps, and I will see you guys next time.